So, also, wir... Warte. So. Wir fahren fort mit der letzten Episode.
From now on, whenever a human speaks to you, you will be able to read their current thoughts.
You take care of getting the lands. It's imperative. I'll take care of preparing our departure.
She has to pay for all the harm she's done to me.
Meanwhile, let us remain on our guard against any last-minute surprises. I know my brother well. He never prepares for war if he has no chance of winning.
Finding out that I'm a demon makes no difference.
I haven't come all this way just to fail so close to the goal.
If I'm asking you all these things, it's for your own good, you know.
You are keeping up the good work, I see. But I'm telling you, keep your guard up. Everyone is rather on edge right now.
Don't make me your competition, de Richet. You are no match.
Trust yourself. It's all already in there.
Mortimers Büro, 24. Januar 1793. Kapitel 5. Checkmate.
Dear friends, I'd like to thank you for your continued trust and confidence. I admit that during these past few days, there has been much upheaval. I understand you have all been affected by this. Nevertheless, the world doesn't stop turning, and we are in fact on the verge of reshaping the modern world.
That is what we are all here for, my lord.
Thank you for your enthusiasm, Monsieur Bonaparte. Now you all know what we have to do. I cannot warn you strongly enough. If one of Sir Gregory's guests asks to speak with you, remain on your guard. It is highly likely that he will try to rally as many supporters to his cause as he can.
Don't worry, William. We are all here to support your project through to its conclusion.
Thank you, George. Now, please, go and get some rest before the conference begins, which won't be long now. Louis, stay with me a moment, won't you? I'll be needing your services in a certain matter.
Yes, of course. What's the matter?
Louis, you are the only one here who I totally trust. It is very likely that Gregory will take possession of some of the members of our team. I shall keep them in check over the next few hours. However, I'll need you to... how can I say this? To persuade the members of Gregory's group.
What do you mean by that exactly?
You'll have free rein, my son. Persuade all of them. Use every possible means imaginable. But no physical violence. Let's be very, very clear about that. You must bring them all over to our side.
And what if I fail?
I have faith in you, my son. Great faith. That notwithstanding, should any of them resist, we'll decide what to do afterwards. Now go, and come back and see me once you've finished.
I'll be off then.
Okay, die Vorbereitungen für die letzte Abstimmung. Hey Venrix, guten Abend. Mit Keksen, ja. So, wir haben leider keine Lektüre zum Lernen. So, bringen Sie dazu, für Lord Mortimer zu stimmen. Giuseppe Piaggi, Johann von... Oh Gott, der Wöllner wird schwer. Tin Godoy und Lady Hillsborough. Tja, ich denke, mit Emily haben wir noch irgendwie in einer gewissen Weise das leichteste Spiel, weil sie halt unsere Schwester ist und das ja auch ihr Vater ist und so. Vielleicht können wir auf die Schiene bei ihr gehen. Aber es könnte schwierig werden. Gucken wir mal. Gucken wir mal. Kann ich mit ihm nochmal reden?
So, go and take care of your mission and come back and see me once you've accomplished it, Louis.
Alles klar. Waldo. Oh, warte. Wir könnten noch ein bisschen Nachschub gebrauchen, ne? Von Items. Aber irgendwie... Da hinten liegt nur Dantes Inferno. Nichts Frisches hier. Nichts Frisches hier. Okay. Der Vogel hat Isa schon gebrochen. Nein. Nein, nein. Was genau ist gerade so das Ziel, der Plan, das Missgeschick? Naja, wir müssen, also die finale Abstimmung in der Konferenz steht bevor. Und wir müssen, es gibt halt zwei Parteien. Die einen sind für den Plan von unserem Vater, die anderen dagegen. Und wir müssen die dagegen sind, jetzt dazu überreden, den Plan mitzutragen. Ah, jetzt finde ich noch ein Buch. Super. Du sagst das, als hätte ich groß aufgepasst. Naja, unser Vater hat vorgeschlagen, dass Spanien, Louisiana ohne Gegenleistung an Frankreich abtreten soll. Mit dem langfristigen Plan, dass Frankreich Louisiana dann an die USA übergibt, damit die USA ihr Gebiet, ihr Territorium ausweiten können. Aber das mit dem Ausweiten weiß halt keiner außer unserem Vater und wir, dass das der langfristige Plan ist. Doch, Washington weiß es. Washington weiß es. Und dezente Nebenhandlung ist halt, wir sind ein Dämon.
Monsieur Johann van Wulner.
Ja, fangen wir mit dem Schwersten an, wa?
Why is his study in such a mess? Looks like Volner's planning something.
Auch nicht, dass der uns hier schon wieder erwischt. Er hat uns beim letzten Mal schon beim Rumspionieren in seinem... Was ist denn mit dem Stroh hier los? Warum liegt hier eigentlich Stroh rum?
Look, a blotter. And apparently it's been used recently. I wonder what Volner was going to write. It's smudged. It's not all legible. I can make out the signature though and leave as if planned.
5 Punkte kostet das. Ufi. Such die Maske. Hey, Baby Scully.
Landing stage. So Volner is going to leave Al-Azif at the landing stage, isn't he?
Interessant. Warum liegt hier ein Hammer?
What a mess. Looks like Volner was interrupted. Looks a lot like straw. And he's drawn something in a hurry on this sheet.
Aber das kennen wir doch schon.
I get the feeling that I've seen that somewhere before. Yes, it's definitely a drawing of the lock of Al-Azif.
Das kennen wir.
Volner must have kept a copy.
Johann, ich weiß, Sie wollen herausfinden, was mit Elizabeth geschehen ist, aber das Ganze gerät außer Kontrolle. Ihre Eskapade auf dem Festland, das kennen wir schon. Das kennen wir schon. Okay, wir können auch auf die Terrasse, wenn wir wollen. Oh, da ist ein Chemiebaukasten.
Chemistry set. That's not surprising coming from von Volner.
Okay, noch irgendwas hinterlassen? Die Karten kennen wir auch schon.
Those are the maps that Lord Mortimer had on the wall in his room.
Und ansonsten ist hier nichts mehr. Gehen wir nochmal auf der Terrasse gucken. Wo ist der denn schon wieder hin überhaupt? Vielleicht ist der gerade an der Anlegestelle? Das wäre natürlich eine Möglichkeit. Oh, da liegt was.
Honey, I couldn't have hoped for better.
Honey. Da nichts. Da auch nicht. Da auch nicht. Da auch nicht. Da auch nicht. Oh Gott, wir dürfen nirgendwo rein. Nope, wir dürfen hier gerade nirgendwo rein. Okay. Anlegestelle. Gehen wir direkt zur Anlegestelle oder versuchen wir erstmal mit den anderen zu reden? Nee, ich glaube, wir gehen erstmal direkt zur Anlegestelle. Sicher ist sicher. Beim letzten Mal waren wir auch zu spät dran, damit wir da was machen können. Wissen wir noch nicht, Geschmarri. Die haben wir immer noch im Inventar. Aber wir haben sie bisher für nichts gebraucht. Vielleicht bekommen wir die Option noch, damit was zu tun. Aber bisher nicht. Ich habe ja den Verdacht, dass wir sie theoretisch unserer Mutter hätten geben können. Wenn wir rechtzeitig da gewesen wären. Aber wir waren ja leider nicht rechtzeitig da. Und deswegen hat ja Emily unsere Mutter erschossen. Und deswegen konnten wir mit unserer Mutter darüber nicht mehr reden. Der Tod unserer Schwester, aka Ziehmutter, aka der Frau, die unsere Mutter umgebracht hat. Ja, zu spät kommst du. Ja, genau.
I need to talk to Von Wohner. Blast it. Home is with him.
Gentlemen.
Louis! I'm sorry, but we are waiting for Duke Manuel. If you wouldn't mind leaving us, I should think you already have enough to do as it is.
Very well. I didn't mean to disturb you.
They're waiting for Duke Manuel. No doubt to make him change sides.
All right. If they want him, then they'll get him.
Aha, sollen wir... Oh, wir sollen, glaube ich, in die Rolle von Godoy schlüpfen, ne? Damit sie ihn nicht überzeugen können. Aber wollte sich unser Vater nicht um unsere eigenen Leute kümmern? Godoy müsste hier sein.
Monsieur Napoléon Bonaparte.
Nee, hier ist Bonaparte, Mist.
Monsieur Jacques Perru.
Jacques Perru, der ist ja nicht mehr da. Wo war denn das Zimmer von Godoy? Das ist Emilys Zimmer.
Duke Manuel
Da.
Godoy.
Duke Manuel.
De Richet.
I'm delighted to see you're standing by Lord Mortimer.
One cannot say that the situation is altogether reassuring, but I must admit, he does know what he's doing. Something tells me I've made the right choice. So, to thank you for persuading me to join you, what would you say to a nice piece of amber? I am given to understand that you collect it?
Yes. Thank you very much, sir.
Don't mention it to Isa. It is the least I can do. Good. See you at the vote.
I'll see you later then.
Right. Godoy is on board. Right. Let's use this opportunity to get inside Godoy. I've got a few things I'd like to say to Mr. Von Wohner.
Just one moment, my Lord Duke.
Yes, monsieur. Is there something you wanted to add?
Concentrate.
I need you to listen carefully to what I have to say, Godoy.
I am all ears.
Louis, push.
I need you to do me a little favor.
It's working, that's it, Louis. Get in his head.
Oh, dear. What is happening to me? I do not feel very well.
I need your help, sir.
Get in his head. Oh, perfect.
Thank you, monsieur. I'm sure I'll know how to take full advantage of your vessel, now that I am Manuel.
Das war irgendwie creepy, dass er das noch gesagt hat. Oh Gott.
Duke Manuel, here you are at last.
Sir Gregory, Mr. von Wollner.
Thank you for agreeing to this meeting. I shan't beat about the bush, my friend. I was very disappointed by your behavior. I had thought you more loyal. Consequently, my affection for you leads me to ask you to reconsider one last time.
I've already reconsidered it, Sir Gregory. I shall be loyal to you when it comes to the vote. Have no doubt about it.
Excellent news indeed, my friend. Did you hear, Johann?
Yes, and it comes at a most timely moment. I anticipate an overwhelming victory.
It goes without saying to keep it to yourself. I would like to give William a nice surprise.
Whatever you say.
I'll leave you with Johann a while. I still have a few things to settle. I shan't be long.
See you later, Sir Gregory.
Oh, Godoy. Come over here. I'm warming myself up. I had the misfortune to step outside and I'm frozen solid.
I wonder what he was doing outside.
Ja, das Buch abgelegt.
Something to do with what Holm asked him for, maybe.
Mr. von Wollner, I wanted to speak to you. I'd like to make you an offer you can't refuse.
I'm all ears.
Jetzt bei der Pate.
Now, we don't have much time, so here it is. You will vote for Mortimer.
What a strange idea, Godoy. You are being ridiculous. Tell me now, why would I do that?
Moment. Why would I do that? Schwäche, Ablenkung. Kein Okkultismus nehmen. Schwäche ist Ablenkung.
Louisiana is Spanish. Consequently, I am best placed to know what to do with it. It's turning into a personal stake between Gregory and William. Honestly, would you like it if someone told you what to do with Royal Prussia and Greater Poland?
Well, it depends.
No, don't try smoothing things over. You are a statesman. You'll know what I mean. Today, Spain is weighed down by Louisiana, a source of epidemics, insurrections. It prevents us from concentrating on exploiting the wealth in the Western territories. And I have to let Gregory decide?
I understand your point of view. But as far as I'm concerned, I would rather be honest. You are wasting your time, Duke Manuel. You know nothing about me, and your attempts to manipulate me have no effect. You behave as though we were close. Yet ever since you arrived, you've only been interested in your own little self.
Don't say that, Johann. We may not be friends, but we are allies.
Is that so? And what do you know about me exactly? If he knew I was Gregory's son, he wouldn't try it on like this.
Er ist Gregorys Sohn? Das heißt, er ist auch ein Dämon? Ja, okay. Ja, der ist dann unser Cousin. Wer ist denn hier überhaupt ein Mensch? Wer ist denn überhaupt ein Mensch? Ich sag's euch, ey, nachher ist es nur Washington. So, Washington ist der einzige Mensch hier und alle anderen sind Dämonen. Und hey, Chester. Ja, okay.
About you? Next to nothing. Except that you happen to be Sir Gregory Holmes' son, right?
What? What do you mean? But,
now I'm starting to be of interest to you, no?
I've never spoken to anyone about that.
Quite surprising, isn't it? You see, I'm full of surprises. In short, whether he's your father or not makes no real difference to me.
Speak for yourself.
Come on, Johann. Don't make me laugh. He has never thought of you as his son. I'd wager that you'd always hoped he would one day, even though he treated you like a master treats a useful slave. He is at best a mentor. Stop me if I'm wrong.
But, tell me, why do you want to follow Mortimer all of a sudden?
Mortimer is planning something. We don't know everything. He must have something up his sleeve to be so confident.
Ah, really? And what do you think that might be?
All of this is just a show. He has contacted all those we represent.
What do you mean?
That everything is already decided in higher spheres. William Frederick, the King of Spain, the Pope, William Pitt.
I don't understand.
Lord Mortimer has invited those who work in the wings of power to take a hand in swaying the decisions of those who actually hold it. Everything is already played out. He has already won.
But how is this possible?
We've all underestimated him.
He's fooled us. We're done for.
Look, it all hinges on the next few hours, Johann.
Look, I hear everything you're saying, but there is no chance that Mortimer can make us all change sides. That is why Sir Gregory can but win. You understand?
Think again. It's already too late.
Ach, I'm getting a bad feeling.
Das hilft mir nicht. Psychologie, nur er ist übrig. Louis hat alle davon überzeugt, laut Mortimer zu folgen. Psychologie.
Now, you're the last one left. Your loyalty toward Gregory is honorable, but no longer makes any sense. If you don't change your mind, you'll be venturing into dangerous waters for no valid reason.
Unless it's to win.
Yes, but at what price? Think of all those who will be hostile toward you afterwards. Just think about it rationally a minute. Prussia has nothing directly at stake, so why put your position or your life in the balance?
I hear you. Honestly, betraying Gregory is... well, it's unthinkable. Unless I simply don't have any choice.
Yes, he's finally cracked.
Thank you for warning me.
You're welcome. There is nothing more natural between allies. I did what I could. Now, it's up to you. As for me, I'll vote for Mortimer. Good luck to you.
Good luck.
Yes. Wir haben tatsächlich Wöllner überzeugt.
Good. I mustn't lose too much time. See you later, my Lord Duke. Have a nice rest.
Okay, sehr gut. Alles gut, Jesse. So, wir müssen noch Piaggi und Emily überzeugen. Aber eigentlich würde ich auch ganz gerne an die Anlegestelle.
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi. Your Eminence, would you have a moment?
I shouldn't really, Louis, as you can imagine.
Rest assured, I've come just as a friend.
All right then, Louis. But be quick.
Thank you, Your Eminence.
It's got nothing to do with it, but... You didn't come and see me in my room a few hours ago, did you?
Does he remember anything? Oh no. No, I'm sorry. You must be mistaken. I've been speaking to Lord Mortimer in his study.
I must have dreamed it then. It seems so real.
Don't blame yourself, Your Eminence. We're all exhausted. I can assure you of that.
That's very kind of you, Louis. I don't know what's wrong with me at the moment, but I feel rather fragile.
Poor man seems terrified. It'd be a good idea if I reassured him a little before trying to get him to change sides.
Oh, what did you want from me exactly?
Was wollen wir genau von ihm? Wir wollen auf jeden Fall nicht Belesenheit, aber Befragung.
Tell me, Your Eminence, do you know anything about symbols and dreams?
Come, Louis. The scriptural law rejects all divination through dreams. You ought to know that.
Of course, I wasn't suggesting that these visions were messages from God, Your Eminence. But it might be that when we rest, our mind imagines situations based on things that left an impression on it. Take your dream, for example. What did it speak of?
I'm not sure that I can speak about it.
Don't worry, Your Eminence. There's no one else here but me.
Well, I was right here, in my room, and you came to see me. Then it all became confusing. I know that Mr. von Wollner was here too. No, it's not possible.
What was he doing?
He tried to harm you.
Damn it. He does have memories of what happened. Your Eminence, you have no reason to worry, because I'm right here in front of you, in perfect health.
Yes. Yes, you are right.
You're probably just a little tired. Overworked, that's all.
That's it. Just a bit tired. Anyway, thank you for listening. Please excuse me, Louis, if I've wasted your time. You came to see me about the conference, I imagine. And here I go rambling on about I don't know what nonsense.
No need to apologize, Your Eminence. Think nothing of it.
What did you want to speak to me about?
Right. It's now or never to get him to change his mind.
Dear Lord, don't abandon me. I am your humble servant. Show me the way.
Oh, okay. Ihm den Weg weisen.
Your Eminence, the truth is, I've come to persuade you that following Sir Gregory is a serious mistake.
Louis, I'll stop you right there. I'm tired of all these political conspiracies. If that is the only reason for your visit, then I'd rather we stop this discussion right away. Is there anything else I can help you with? Don't take this the wrong way, Louis, but I would like to be on my own
Nein.
now. As I already said, I shouldn't even have opened the door to you. And I'm exhausted. I won't change my vote for the conference. I'm sorry for you.
Yes, I'm sorry. Please excuse me, I didn't mean to bother you. I'll be on my way now. Damn it. I'll have to tell Mortimer that I didn't manage to convince Piaggi.
Kacke. Wer kann denn auch ahnen, dass der gegen Logik immun ist? Das ist doch doof. Nein, wir restarten nicht. Unser Vater hat bestimmt eine Lösung dafür. Müssen wir halt Papa fragen. Damn it. Hätte ich besser doch ein Erdsternchen genommen. Ihr glaubt, komme ich nicht mit Argumenten. Ja, so ungefähr. Okay, dann gehen wir jetzt erstmal zu Emily. Papa sagt, lade das Spiel. Nein. Warte mal. Wo sind wir denn jetzt? Da ist das. Da ist das. Dann müssen wir noch eins weiter. Ich habe mich nicht verlaufen. Ich weiß ganz genau, wo ich bin. Seht ihr? Hier vorne kommt gleich Emilys Zimmer. Ja. Ich habe mich nicht verlaufen. Oh, da ist es schon.
Emily? Emily, it's me.
Come in, Louis.
I just saw that. What's that servant doing in your room?
A gift from Father.
You're joking, right?
Unfortunately not. He's worried about my health.
Oh, typical. Of course, I understand this is in no way an overreaction on his part. Anyway, I've come to see if you're better.
That's very nice of you. Thank you. I'd appreciate it if we kept our last discussion to ourselves, Louis. I'm not very proud of the state I was in.
Don't worry.
Thank you.
And did you manage to speak to Mortimer?
One moment. I'd rather continue our discussion away from any curious eyes. Follow me next door, please.
Ich dachte, die dunkel gekleideten Diener sind stumm und taub.
You wanted to know if we spoke? Well, let's just say he didn't stick around long, but yes, I can definitely say we spoke.
Okay, nochmal bei ihr checken. Nee, das ist Emma. Da ist Emily. Psychologie, Logik. Oh, das Problem ist, wir sind ja immer noch nicht... wir sind einigermaßen sicher, aber ganz sicher sind wir uns nicht, ne? Psychologie und Logik.
And did he go all right? I imagine you spoke about yourselves.
He confirmed what Sir Gregory told me, that he really is my father. That he didn't know I was his daughter until a short while ago.
And, well, how are you? Did you take it all right?
To be honest, I don't know. I feel like I've lost all my bearings.
And what about me then?
Do you trust him?
Yes, I do. I'll follow him because, well, I think he can teach us a thing or two.
I understand.
What about you? What do you think of him?
Honestly, I no longer know who to believe. The only one I really trust is you. So, I shall follow you this time.
So, I can count on you for the conference vote then, right?
You can. I shall support Mortimer's project.
Perfect. Anyway, I won't keep you any longer. See you later for the vote.
Das war einfach.
See you later.
Das war sehr einfach.
Golden Elixir. Consume without excess.
Okay, das heißt, wir haben es nur bei Piaggi versaut. Das sollten wir unserem Vater definitiv sagen. Aber erst zur Anlegestelle und gucken, ob wir das Buch da finden. Das von Wöllner ja angeblich da hinterlegt hat, ne? Falls ich darf. Ich darf. Emily ist so eine Liebe eigentlich, ja. Ja, zumindest das, was wir bisher so von ihr mitbekommen haben. Wobei auch ein bisschen rachsüchtig, ne? Ich meine, sie hat immerhin unsere Mutter, aka Ziehmutter, aka Schwester getötet. Okay, wenn ich Wöllner wäre, wo würde ich ein Buch verstecken? Vorne war doch gerade irgendwas. Stiefmutter, Schwester, Ziehmutter. Ja, ja, die ist alles in einem gewesen. Aber jetzt ist sie ja tot. Die hat quasi unsere leibliche Mutter umgebracht und uns als Säugling gestohlen. Und uns dann als großgezogen. Als wäre sie unsere Mutter, aber sie ist eigentlich unsere Schwester. Also auch eine Tochter von Mortimer, so wie wir. Ah, Gelee war das. Yzariael stop working. Ja, es ist ein bisschen kompliziert. Es ist ein bisschen kompliziert. Leider kennen wir auch nicht alle Geheimnisse, weil unsere Mutter gestorben ist, bevor wir nochmal mit ihr reden konnten.
This chest might belong to Duchess Hillsborough.
Ja gut, das hilft uns nicht.
A sack of seeds. It's unopened. No one seems to have used any.
Er hat gesagt, er hat es an der Anlegestelle. Da ist ein X auf der Kiste.
What is...
Yes! Yes! At last I found it! Al-Azif!
Well, you gotta admit, you did give us a run for our money. Huh? What? A page has been torn out.
Eine Seite fehlt. Eine Seite fehlt. Aber wir haben das Buch. Das ist ja schon mal was.
Some rope. Apparently no one's touched it for a good long time. A lantern. Nothing special.
Wer hat wohl eine Seite rausgerissen? Das muss ja Wöllner gewesen sein, ne? Aber ich denke, wir können unserem Vater schon zumindest sehr helfen, wenn wir ihm das Buch geben.
It's like the barrel's been broken for quite some time.
Kann ich mal nur der Buchumschlag wählen? Ja, nein. Das wäre zu einfach. So, das müsste jetzt da hinten sein. Oh, ja. Dann erklären wir unserem Vater mal, dass wir es beim Priester verkackt haben.
Louis, there you are. Well, tell me, how did it go?
I did my best.
Whom did you manage to persuade?
You can count on Duke Manuel's vote.
Now I am impressed. I would never have thought the Duke would have yielded. I see you must have been very persuasive.
You can count on Mr. von Volner.
Really? Well, I must admit, I'm stunned at your success there. I truly believed he would never betray Gregory.
The Duchess will follow us.
She will? Marvelous.
But why didn't you tell me we were brother and sister?
Now, Louis, don't blame me. I thought, as you were going through a very difficult time, that you had enough on your plate without having to cope with having a new sister. Otherwise, you can be sure I would have told you sooner. Listen, Louis. Congratulations for what you've just accomplished. It's not perfect, but it's still quite a feat.
But not enough, given that the vote must be approved unanimously. We're going to lose.
Don't worry. I couldn't have been any more persuasive myself. You've done the hardest part. I'll take over now. Don't worry. Assemble everyone in the conference room. Meet me there and let's get it over with.
Aber wir haben das Buch. Das Buch.
My friends, here we are at last, gathered together to close this conference. I would first of all like to thank you all for making the time to be here and lend your services. Gregory, I believe I may speak for both of us when I say that we are honored by your presence here.
You are perfectly right to do so, William. Thank you for putting your faith in us and for coming here to participate in this conference. Thank you for helping us to make the best decisions. And I especially want to thank you, William, for perfectly hosting us at your home during these past several days.
I'm not sure all the guests would agree to that. In any case, Holm doesn't seem to be himself.
Good. I think we can begin. You will vote in turn on the question that interests us today. Are you for or against the transfer of ownership of Louisiana from Spain to France? Monsieur de Richet?
Der Moment der Wahrheit. Folgen wir unserem Vater oder nicht? Na komm, wir haben die ganze Zeit schon darauf hingearbeitet, dann sind wir natürlich auch dafür.
I vote for.
Duchess Hillsborough?
For.
Duke Manuel?
For.
Your Eminence?
Against.
Monsieur Napoleon?
For.
Mr. von Volner?
For.
What?
Gregory, please refrain from interrupting the voting. You know the rules, brother. President Washington?
For.
The votes are now cast. So you were not won over by my project. That hurts.
I warned you. You didn't want to listen to me.
Never mind. It will still come to pass.
Traitor! What have you done? You are obliged to respect your word. That is the rule.
The time of conferences is over, dear brother. Let us abandon all this charade.
You don't have the right.
Was ist los mit ihm?
What have you done to me?
What have I done? Nothing, Gregory. You did it yourself. A word of advice. In the future, that is, if you have one, don't drink someone else's cup of tea without checking what's in it.
Father, what happened? Sir Gregory, what's the matter?
Doch, der Tee.
William, what have you done?
Not now.
You are mad, William. Father will punish you for this.
He will probably try, unless I get to him first.
But I cannot die.
No, you cannot die. You are, however, losing all sense of reason, as well as all your special abilities.
What did I drink?
Can't you guess? There are but few things that can have such an effect on such as we. You would know that if you ever ventured even a little way off of Father's beaten track.
Revenge!
Oh, no, my dear Gregory. You will not be taking any revenge. You will die stupidly, alone, enclosed in that rather withered body.
Help me!
After several centuries of near absolute power, here you find yourself on your hands and knees, hoping in vain that someone is going to help you. Tell me, what does that feel like? Never happened to me. Can't be good. You cannot leave your body. You cannot project yourself elsewhere. You cannot even contact Father. Go ahead. Try. But you are my brother. So I ask you to remember that all this is your own fault. And I want you to understand I get absolutely no pleasure out of it. Well, very little.
You swine!
A new order is born today, brother. Enough of Father's hegemony. After all these years of servitude, I can finally stand up and oppose it. You chose to serve him, whatever his excesses. Now it's up to you to face the consequences of that choice.
Matt, I am stronger than you.
Oha. Ich habe versucht, die Gäste davon zu überzeugen, Lord Mortimers Plan zu folgen. Ich konnte Manuel Godoy überzeugen, ich konnte Johann von Wöllner überzeugen, Lady Hillsborough überzeugen. Mir ist aufgefallen, dass von Wöllner gerade von draußen ins Haus gekommen war. Ich habe das Al-Asif gefunden und an mich genommen. Ohne Erfolg, du konntest Giuseppe Piaggi nicht überzeugen, gut klar. Ich habe die Abstimmung zugunsten von Sir Gregory gekippt. Naja, so kann man das jetzt nicht sagen. So kann man das jetzt nicht sagen. Was wäre wohl passiert, wenn wir Piaggi überzeugt hätten? Dann wäre es wahrscheinlich ein bisschen... Wobei, das ist ja eigentlich egal, ne? Selbst wenn wir Piaggi überzeugt hätten, den Tee hat Home ja schon früher getrunken. Also selbst wenn die Abstimmung einstimmig abgelaufen wäre, wäre Home trotzdem umgekippt. Und Sonja, danke dir fürs Follow, mach's dir gemütlich. Was kann man so nicht sagen? Dass wir die Abstimmung zugunsten von Sir Gregory gekippt haben. Wir haben ja versucht, es nicht zugunsten von Sir Gregory kippen zu lassen. Das liegt ja nur daran, dass wir Piaggi nicht überzeugen konnten. Das meinte ich. Das meinte ich. Vielleicht ist das so eine Kain und Abel-Geschichte. Ja, irgendwie, ne? Irgendwie hat es schon was von dieser Richtung. Oder war ihm so oder so ein Dorn im Auge, richtig. Richtig. Ich bin auf jeden Fall gespannt, ob wir den Vater, wer auch immer das jetzt tatsächlich sein mag, noch kennenlernen. Ob der tatsächlich noch in irgendeiner Form einschreitet und wir damit so richtig auf die Schnauze fallen oder nicht. Darauf bin ich gespannt. Aber wir nutzen das, dass wir jetzt hier gerade ein kurzes Zwischenkapitel haben, bevor wir ganz zu Ende spielen. Jesus war doch der Vater. Ja, ja, scheint so zu sein, aber ich bin mal gespannt. Ich würde gerne wissen, was im Tee war. Ich auch. Ich auch. Weiß ich nicht. Vielleicht Weihwasser? Vielleicht, I don't know, Blut der heiligen Lanze? Keine Ahnung. Aber irgendwas. Vielleicht erfahren wir es noch. Vitamine. Ja, vielleicht Vitamine.